Now, Lieutenant Baird, begin with the last time we saw each other.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Gears of War Judgment Insane Difficulty video walkthrough. This is Section 7, Beach, and this is a pretty damn challenging mission. So you remember how I said that the end of the fortress, when we came in, as Cole, was the hardest part of the game? Well, this is another very challenging moment, and it's on the exact same place. One little bit of hope is this is nowhere near as bad as the fortress was, for me, and it's another endurance fight, where you have to take on successive waves of enemies. Your team does very little, you have turrets, and it's all down to your ability to kind of micromanage your duties on each flank. I'm once again joined with my girlfriend.
Hello.
She just said hello. And this is it. You've got 1 minute and 17 seconds. So the strategy that I utilise is I put a bunch of turrets by this door, thinking things would come from that door. Turns out it's only on the final wave do the enemies ever even go in that room. So that's a big mistake. What you want to do is put them closer to here, because this is where all the action's going to be. On the final wave, you're going to see me go up to the top tower, and I'm going to try and defend there. But as this stands, this is just me setting up fortifications with the crossbow bolts on a corner that doesn't get used until much later in the fight.
That was silly.
It was. But it's one of those things where my memory works only from the tough bits. So I remember this corner being tough, and I remember this corner betraying me. So I put a lovely spider web of crazy blue lasers and turrets, and it never happens. And then when it does happen, all that stuff's already gone, or it's already too late. Because where I'm going here, up here, is a really good place to defend. Not this room, but the one next to it to my left. You can put your turrets down, you can put grenades down, you can put the wires down, you can do a lot of things, and it takes the enemy longer to get to you, so it gives you more chances to kill them. In all honesty, one of the best things you can do here is stick with your team in that little alcove, because as bad as the team is, they can still kill things occasionally, and they're a distraction, so they can keep you alive. But here comes the first enemy. The black smoke means it's spawning. As soon as you see bodies, fire your boom shot. Try and get some splash kills like that. If you can thin their numbers, this is going to be a lot simpler than it needs to be. Weapons are situational though. You might not have a boom shot. The fact that these grubs are running means, ow, that my team cannot defend the shit at all, and he kicked me, but luckily enough he's dead. But yeah, if you ever see them running, it means they're the last of the spawn and they're coming for you, because the team are useless. Absolutely useless. Did you see when they were all trying to go through that door?
Who are your team?
Yeah, you know, that little opening that doesn't lead anywhere. But this is interesting. Down here was a mortar launcher, and the guy who drops it, I killed. So I go down there and I pick it up on... Actually, I think it's after this wave, but I'll finish the thought anyway. And I pick it up, and it checkpoints with it when I have a mortar launcher. When I die, I don't have a mortar launcher.
That's not fair.
So a potentially fantastic weapon that would have made this so much easier, just denied, because it didn't save the state of the world. But as you see, there's 2 of them now. 2 spawns. We took on 1 spawn, now there's 2. So as soon as... Look how many fat guys there is as well. Because the boomers aren't bad. It's just they come in such numbers. Like the maulers push forward. The maulers will go through your entire team. So you need to hit them first if you can. But you can't, because the grinders are backing them up. And you'll also notice that there's a guy with a mortar launcher who's just fired the mortars, and he doesn't miss. I mean, look at that. The guy doesn't miss. So you need to get out of there. And that laser is a one-shot that he's trying to shove up my ass. So you can't have anything to do with that. But back over here is a long shot. Take out the dudes with the one-shots. Once again, too many shots in that sentence. And there's a guy just back over there using a mortar launcher. As you can see, the team has had better days.
Didn't some guy sneak up on you?
Yes, he does. They do it a lot. It's the blood mounts, though. These fat guys, you can generally tell when they're coming, so you just want to get a towel. Like, look, this guy's not, but that's bad news. You see that? a grinder's on the other side, and luckily enough, he has obviously seen a bee, so he decided not to do anything.
Distracted enough.
Yeah, if you get an active on your gun and you hit him in the face, this guy will drop really quick, but it's easier to say that than it is to do it.
He doesn't seem to be able to manoeuvre the door.
No, he can't. That's why this room works, because the AI pathing is not great.
He's like, how do I get out?
They don't have any sympathy for that bastard. He will end you.
No, but it's
That was a
cute.
mortar that's just gone up as well. I need to move before it lands on me. So back over here, using all the abilities that the multiplayer's taught you from running around with sniper rifles. The grinder is manageable, but if he can see you and he starts shooting, your life just... You don't survive. You really don't. The mortar guy can't get you when you're in this building, to my knowledge, but if somebody commented saying that he killed you when you were in there, I'd believe you, just because of how much of a bastard the previous one was on Fortress. That looked like a headshot. That guy's dead. Only thing left now is to mop up the mortar guy, and it's the end of this wave, and the one after it is the hardest. So, it's not been too bad so far, but the one coming is the worst. There's the mortar guy. There's me showing my magnificent marksman skills.
That was impressive.
It was. And I think what I'm going to try and do here, my logic is there's a bunch of boomers down on the beach. If I go down here, they'll have dropped a boom shot. I can pick a boom shot up, and then when I need ammo, I can use the Onyx pack to refill it. Makes sense, doesn't it?
It does.
But they don't drop them. So all the ones I've killed...
Maybe they like eat them when you die. When they die.
Well, look there. Did you see that? I had a mortar, and then there was a crossfade, and now I don't. Because when I died, it didn't give me one. And look at them! Entire team! What is in this hole that's so interesting?
It's warm and there's no monsters.
Well, it's not! Because the monsters are coming up the beach. Well, they're
What?
too busy looking for fucking Godot. So...
I like your reference.
I know you do. I just dropped it in there for you. But I come back up here, I get the Onyx, cash, and then at the beginning here, you're going to see the one-shotters and you're going to see the people with the mortars. And if you can take them out quickly, your team's going to stand a better chance than they normally would, which means they're still going to be utter shit, they're just going to not have sweet corn in it. So there is...
No need.
I do apologise. But there's the first spawner. You're going to see one guy run front, who's at all camping, just wanting to get in the action. Action. There's his pal, who I just hit but didn't kill. He needs to die, so does he. He's got a one-shot. He died. And then the other guy's going to set up if I don't take his scalp off. There he is. So wait for it to go red, skull's gone. That being said though, even if it does go red, sometimes it misses. And this is a shooting gallery until the blood mounts turn up. Grinders are simple. Maulers can be can be symbols and hit with drumsticks. Can be simple. Flamers are never going to really do too much damage as long as you can keep a distance. Blood mounts are here. This is when shit gets difficult. A lot of this now is entirely indicative of luck. If your team doesn't all die, you stand a good chance. If you don't get snuck up on by a giant frothing beast with a man on it swinging his hammer burst, which shouldn't happen because they should make a lot of noise, but for some reason they're wearing the pyjamas and you can't hear a damn thing. And there's a spawn over there with cantuses and normal grubs. It's all about... You're going to get yourself into some tough situations, but if you don't choke and you somehow survive, it's very doable. Like, someone shot me from behind then, and I didn't spot it, but I took damage, spotted it, and there's just that guy chilling out. If this was any other Gears of War, I would be dead. An enemy that close doesn't fuck about. On this game, they do. It's like they've all got attention deficit disorder or something, because he could have killed me then, and he didn't.
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah, it's great. But at the same time, I'm not used to such civility from my enemy. You know, this is not Honor, this is not Bushido, this is full-blown war. And I'm just praying that nothing gets close enough to kill me, that no blood mounts are sneaking right now directly behind me. And down here is going to be some cantuses, and you know, the Cantus is not a big problem anymore because he's been weakened, but he can still summon tickers, like that bastard, which can kill you in one hit.
Are they called Cantus?
Yeah.
I wonder if the plural's Canti.
I say Cantuses.
Yeah. That's what made me think. Or maybe it's Cantus.
And right now, if you're shitting your pants as much as I am, oh god. If that guy punched me then, I was dead. I was so... That's a ticker. Don't want to be near the ticker.
I remember you shouting and like panicking at this.
Just look at that. You could have died at any moment right then. How I didn't, I couldn't tell you. Just look. Just look in the fact I kept moving. Madness. Utter madness. And this spot right here, for some reason, is really good sometimes, and other times, utter shit. It's so strange and challenging in weird ways.
I like they have that smoky plume thing when they die.
Oh, the ink.
Yeah.
That's the grenade that they use. I think they're kind of sorcerers. They're the Cantus alchemists, medic guy, witch dude.
I like it.
Dabbles with I don't know, rat's feet and stuff. So this is another bad situation, but luckily enough he's too busy trying to show us his amateur dramatics to kill me. And I think that guy over there who just lost his jaw, he's one of the last ones. You notice how that guy rushed?
Yeah.
That's what happens. They all go berserk. Oh!
Oh, no, wrong.
Oh, can you remember what I said?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm alive right now. That was it.
And all your buddies are just hiding.
Yeah! He jumps over that wall and I somehow don't get punched and chainsaw him. So
Nice backup, guys.
So that is perfect right there, people. If you're having any trouble with this mission and it feels like bullshit, it is. You just need to get that lucky run. As you've seen, there was 2 moments then, very, very hairy, and I somehow survived. It took me maybe about 30 minutes to get this captured, so in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to change your life if you're stuck here for a while, because it's not the hardest part. But anybody who says this is easy is just a liar.
Thanks for watching. You take care now.